What is up, everybody? It is Guy Smiley here, and we are back with another tutorial video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to make these custom drones that I designed from start to finish. They are really cool looking. I started designing them about 2 months ago, and then I actually finished them today when I came up with a good solution for the arms. One of the main things that I wanted to get done with these was I wanted them to be 100% purist. So no cut flex tubes or anything like that. I just wanted them to be able to be made with only pieces that you guys have in your collections right now. So you don't need to cut any flex tubes. You don't need to get any custom pieces, and they are a really good size. I'm really happy with the size I was able to get. They're not too tall, but they are a little bit taller than I would like them to be. Actually, as you can see, they are quite a bit taller than a minifigure. If the minifigure was say 6 feet tall, these would probably be like 8 feet tall or 9 feet. But I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility if drones like this were to get made in the future. I think that they would be made quite a bit taller than we were. So I think that they could be used alongside minifigures and still look really good. Or you can just use them by themselves in scenes and they will look amazing. And the coolest thing about these is they are 100% posable. So they have all the joints that you would expect them to have that a human actually has. They have elbow joints, they have shoulder joints, they have wrist joints. So you can actually make them hold a brick arms gun in a really cool position like that, or you can actually make them a brick built weapon and have them hold it and point it and put it in a position like it's actually looking through the scope of the weapon. So that is really cool. Very happy I was able to get all of those features in this very small design. So be sure to leave a comment down below with your guys' thoughts on these drones. If you were able to build it yourselves, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. So I'm going to show you guys how to make the plain drones first, and then we'll move on to the backpacks and the gun after we do that. And we're going to break this into 3 parts here. We have the legs, the body, and the head choice. So we're going to start off with the legs right now. So here are all the pieces that you're going to need for the legs of the mech. So we're going to start off with one of these 1x1 rounded plates with the hinge on it, and take a 1x1 plate and put it right on top of there. Then a 1x1 tile on top of that. And you guys can use a numbered or lettered tile if you guys have one of those you want to use. It'll add some more detail to it and make it look pretty good. That's what I did in this mech here. I just used a numbered tile and put it on there instead of a plain black one. Then you're going to take one of these and put it right on top of that piece there. Those 1x1s with the hole in the middle. That's one of my favorite pieces, actually, I think, because it's got so many uses. Then we're going to take another one of those and put it on the bottom, and then we're going to take this gun piece and put it right in there, and it is held in there through the 1x1 round plate with the hole in the middle of the stud. And then we're going to take a minifigure hand and place it on the gun piece like this. That is the correct orientation. You don't want to place it like this, otherwise the mech won't be able to stand up. It's got to be in this orientation here, and about that in that position on the gun, just towards, just barely touching the hole right there is a good spot to put it. So now we'll make the next leg. And if this design is looking familiar to you, it probably is, because if you guys watched my video, I think it was titled How to Make Minifigure Mechs or Hard Suits, I believe. This is the same design that I used in that video for the legs of that minifigure hard suit. So if you guys want to watch that video, I will put the link right here in the corner, because that was a really cool design as well. These legs were actually designed, the design was inspired by Verde on Flickr. That's where I got that idea to do that video from. But there we have it. There we have the next leg. And these legs look really cool. They have 4 points of contact with the ground, so they are very stable without having a flat part on the bottom of the foot. So that's a really cool element of this design. And if you guys want to, you can just take a minifigure body right now and put him right in there. And there you have a really cool minifigure. Like half minifigure, half person, half mech kind of a thing going on there. But we're making a full-on drone here. So now we're going to start with the body of the mech. So to start off, we're going to take one of these Travis bricks here with the 1x1s with the studs on all sides, and place one of these pieces on the inside all the way through the hollow stud there, and this has kind of a stopper to keep it from going all the way inside a hollowed stud, so that kind of gives it a nice gap there, which when you put this on, kind of gives the body a segmented appearance, which is really cool because this kind of stays there and makes it like, gives it kind of the illusion that it can actually rotate at the waist as well as the arms and the legs. So that's really cool. I really like that element of the design of this. Then we're going to take another one of these and place it on the front here, and one of these 1x2 jumper plates and place it on the top like this, like so. And as you guys can see in this mech, the colored, the blue Travis brick is actually optional, along with these. These are actually optional. You guys can use black ones if you don't have blue ones, or you can use black ones if you don't have them in whatever color you want to make the mech. These ones, as you can see, I only had a dark tan 1x1, dark tan 1x1, and a dark tan jumper plate there. So it ended up looking really good with just those 3 pieces in the color that I wanted to make the mech. So then we're going to take a 1x1 brick here with the 2 stud thing on the bottom and place it right there. And then 2 of these 1x1 tiles with the clips on them and place them on either side like so. And that is where the legs attach, and the legs are actually attaching vertically here versus horizontally, which is kind of different. Because most mechs, they kind of attach into something versus just being held vertically like they are in this one, which is pretty cool. And these pieces here are kind of angled, which gives it's really cool because it actually breaks up the kind of the boxy appearance of it and gives it some angles and makes it look really good, I think. Then we're going to place one on the other side as well. And then we're going to take 2 of these pieces here and attach them on there in that orientation, like so. And then the body is almost finished. Then we're going to take a 1x1 black piece and place it on the back right there. That'll give us the space to put the backpack on there. And then we're going to take these, which are the arms, as you guys can see here. It's just some of these Technic pieces and some robot claw pieces on the inside there. And then we're going to attach these right there, then turn them around so they're kind of in this orientation. Do the same thing right here. And there you have it. Those are the arms, and that is the body finished. Then we're going to take the legs and put them on the body. Just attach them right here, like so. And make sure that this ridge there is kind of flush with the bottom of this tile piece with the clip. That way it kind of matches up and it isn't like sloped in or out or in a weird spot. And then do the same thing for the other one, like so. And there we have it. There the body of the mech is done. Now we will move on to the head. So for the head, you can either make one version or the other, depending on whichever one you like. So for this one, you just take one of these headlight bricks here. And then you can use a 1x1 brick on there. You can use a transparent one, or I just like the way the dark red one with the hole in the stud looks. So I'm going to use that. And then you're going to take a 1x1 black tile. If you guys have a numbered one, you can also use that on the head of this mech, and it looks really good. I do like to use numbered tiles on my mechs to give it some more detail and make it look kind of cyberpunkish and futuristic. And then we have another 1x1 round plate for the neck of the head there. And then you can put it on the body of the mech like so. And that looks really cool. Or you can make this version here, which is also based on a headlight brick with a 1x1 light gray round plate for the neck. And then we're going to take one of these 1x1s with the clip and put it on the side there. And then we're going to place one of these pieces, which is like a light piece. I don't really know what it's called, but we're going to put it in there, just like so. And then a white 1x1 tile on the top of the head, like so. If you guys have a decorated version, you can use that. I have one on this mech here. This is from a snow trooper, I believe, a snow trooper backpack. There was also a jet trooper, a stormtrooper jet trooper that came in a battle pack that had a really cool white 1x1 decorated tile. And then we're going to take a white rubber band and just stick it inside the side of that headlight brick there to give it some wiring detail and make it look really cool. And that looks great there. And then I'll show you guys what this looks like on the mech. And that looks really good as well. So either one looks good. It just depends on which one you guys like. Maybe you want to make two and use one head for each one. But now I'm going to show you guys how to make the backpacks. So these are the parts that you need for the backpacks. This is one version and this is the other version. So for this version, you're going to take this piece right here and just take some 1x1 plates and put them on either side like so. This is a very simple design. You guys could probably just tell how to make it just by looking at the built version, but I figured I would show you just to make sure. And then we're going to take this piece and put it right there. Actually, no, it goes the other way. It goes on this side, like that. And then we're going to take this piece and put it on this side. And then take this and put it right there. And then a screwdriver part, put it right there. And then if you guys have a decorated 1x2 tile, you can use that, or you can just use a plain black 1x2 tile and put it on there. And then that is one version of the backpack. It's the version that I had on this guy here. And we can put this right there on the back of that Travis brick. One of the arms came off. And there you have it. There is the backpack for one of the mechs. Looks really good on there. It does sit a little bit low, but I think that actually looks good. I do like kind of how low it sits. I would almost prefer it to be a little bit higher right there, but that's just kind of a limitation of the design. I wasn't able to figure out a way to get it to go any higher than that. But yeah, it does look really good. Now moving on to the second one, we're going to take this piece here, a Travis brick, and then we're going to place this piece like so, right here. Yep, like that. And then we're going to take this piece and put it on here. So this is the orientation of those pieces. And then we're going to take the walkie-talkie and put it like this. And then we're going to take this piece, which is one of these black ingot pieces. And this looks really cool. I really like the angles on this piece. Just a very cool detail element. And then we're going to take this piece here and put it right on top of there. And then this piece goes on top of here. And that is the backpack for the other mech, the blue version. And we will place it right there on the back stud. And as you can see, that one does look like it sits a little bit higher, which is kind of cool because of these two pieces on there. So yeah, those are the two backpacks for the mech. And we will finish off this tutorial by showing you guys how I did the blue mech's brick built gun. So we have just a Travis brick on the back right there, and then we have a lightsaber hilt right there, which forms the scope of the gun. And then we have one of these pieces here, which is one of these 1x1 bricks with the studs on only two sides. And then we have one of these pieces here, which is kind of like the ice cream cone piece, except in black. And then we just attach this to there, this right there. Then this piece goes on top of here. Actually, it's that way. And then the Travis brick just goes on the back. Just a very simple design for a nice brick-built gun for this guy here. It looks, because the thing with the brick arms guns is they are a little bit small for these mechs. So I do think that the brick-built ones do look a little bit better for these mechs because they are a little bit large. So this is kind of like a minifigure-scale gun, but these mechs, I don't know, it just kind of seems a little bit small for them. And I forgot to mention actually where I got these camo tiles that I used on this dark tan drone here. They are from an Eclipse Graphics drone that I actually got a long time ago. He actually sold this drone in a pack, and you could actually build it, and it came with these custom printed camo tiles in dark tan, which were really, really awesome. I'll probably do a Minifigure Mondays video on this drone at some point, but yeah, that's where I got those. They're not official Lego, unfortunately. If you guys search camo design on Google, you could probably find some and print out some decals if you guys want to do that, and put some camo decals on those two 1x1 tiles there. That would probably look really good. But be sure to leave a comment down below with your guys' thoughts on these drones. As I said earlier in the video, if you guys were able to build them yourself, be sure to let me know in the comments below, and maybe leave a link down there and I'll come and look at it on your stream or on your YouTube channel. And be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.